Well, thank you very much for joining us for Denver 7 News at 10 this Tuesday evening. I'm Shannon Ogden. Well, a Colorado Supreme Court case that gained national attention and was expected to set precedent for discrimination and free speech cases tonight is over, but there was no decision. The case involves a Lakewood baker who refused to make a cake for a gay couple, later for a trans woman. Denver 7's Danielle Kreuter explains why the case was dismissed and takes us through the history of this decade-long court battle.
Masterpiece Cakes in Lakewood started making national headlines after baker Jack Phillips refused to make a cake for a gay couple's wedding in 2012. On the same day the U.S. Supreme Court announced they would hear that case, his bakery got a call from an attorney, Autumn Scardina, asking for a pink and blue frosted cake to celebrate her transition into a transgender woman. Phillips refused.
And I shared with him that this cake to me is a celebration of both my birth and the fact that I am transgender. And so the colors have significance to me. But obviously they had no inherent message or significance to them.
We were told that the colors were symbolic of changing from a man to a woman, and it was clearly a message, and I shouldn't be forced to create it.
The Colorado Anti-Discrimination Act does state it is illegal for places of public accommodation to discriminate against protected classes of people, including transgender people. The case eventually made its way to the Colorado Supreme Court earlier this year.
No one should be forced to express a message that they don't believe.
He can't then not serve it to somebody else because of their race, because of their gender, because of their status.
The Colorado Supreme Court has now made its final decision. The majority says the case has to be dismissed and all lower court decisions vacated, all without the justices actually ruling on whether the situation counted as discrimination. This is all because of a procedural issue. According to the majority justices, at some point, attorneys for Scardina took actions in a district court when it should have been taken up in an appeals court. Attorneys for Phillips tell Denver 7 this is a huge victory.
We were thrilled because this is the end of 12 years of Jack being dragged through the courts. So to have the court say that this final case is over, it brings a lot of joy to Jack and his family to see the end of this.
Attorneys for Scardina released a statement saying in part, quote, "It is a fundamental principle of our legal system that courts decide issues based on the arguments presented by the parties. For the court to abandon that principle today does a disservice not just to Ms. Scardina, but to the entire state." I'm Danielle Kreuter, Denver 7.
The state Supreme Court here was very specific, saying they do not express any opinion about the woman's claims against the baker, and their decision does not alter the Colorado Anti-Discrimination Act. We asked the woman's attorneys if they plan to take this case to another court. They say they are weighing their options. And going in depth here, there is a similar case also out of Colorado that did get a ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court. A Christian graphic artist refused to design a website for a gay couple, arguing that she's an artist and should not be forced to create something that's against her beliefs. Well, opponents argued that a win for her would allow a range of businesses to discriminate against others based on race, religion, and other factors. The conservative majority of the High Court ruled in the artist's favor, saying, quote, "All persons are free to think and speak as they wish, not as the government demands."